Hi everybody, welcome to Not Alone Podcast. We're here today in Edmonton interviewing a couple of people that have been through a lot of heartache and loss because of the fires in Yellowknife. And so we're here with John and Michelle. So thank you so much to each of you for taking this time just to share your stories from your hearts.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we're so thankful with you guys also.
Oh, well, are you able to tell us about how you got here, like what events unfolded for you, the things that you've been having to go through and deal with?
So, ever since they were having the talk of there's going to be an evacuation, we couldn't sleep. Like, it's not just us, but most people that lives in Yellowknife or in Northwest Territories, they've had maybe a couple nights without sleep before the evacuation was in effect. So from there, and then having to drive 20-30 hours to get to Edmonton, that was tough, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at first we're like, okay, this is gonna be maybe exciting. Let's look at that part, not the depressing part.
Yeah.
But then after a couple of days being here, you would think, what's gonna happen to us the next day? Are we gonna be here for just a couple of days or maybe a week at most, right? So yeah, that's the tough part.
So, okay, the drive here, normally how long would the drive take without?
Supposed to be 16 hours.
Okay, and almost 28 hours.
Yeah.
So that was like bumper to bumper, you said, going like 60?
Bumper to bumper, and then there's like accidents too and stuff.
Wow.
And just in Fort Providence, we had to wait more than an hour to get our fuel filled.
Just waiting 1 hour for the fuel.
An hour, yeah.
Because of the lineup.
Mm-hmm. But then we realized we're actually lucky because our friends, I think they left a day after, and they had to wait 4.5 hours. Yeah,
Wow.
for fuel.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you arrived here in Edmonton, and what is it like? What were the first couple of days like here?
So the first night, we actually had to go to the Duke because the expo is not here yet.
Okay.
So when we arrived there, just so happened they just closed. They've had a full capacity already. So we decided to just get a bit of sleep, and then we'll go to expo the very next day. Right? So I think we were here at 10 a.m. We were the 65th, and you guys?
I am the 123rd.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I flew here like it's the 17th.
Okay.
I flew with the patients in the hospital.
You did?
Yeah, just to make it because I don't have car. Well, actually, the story behind that is even my cousins, like very close friends asked me before, and also Michelle asked me like, "Hey, go with us." I said, "I'm very firm. I don't want to leave Yellowknife. I'm still good." Even my cousin get like a little bit mad and saying like, "You're very hard-headed like that. You still don't want to leave Yellowknife, but we're on a crisis like that." I said, "No, I will stay here until it's mandatory." And I said, "Hey, mandatory? I don't have anybody or any. No, there's no one like going to be like I can go with to travel by land."
Okay.
So lucky that one of our friends, like she offered me to go on a flight with the hospital evacuee, like the patients,
Good.
the inpatients in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we met here like August 18, around 12, before 12. noon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before noon, and we were here until 11:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
finally got the room.
Wow.
That's right, 12 hours of waiting came.
12 hours to wait just to see if you do get a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were 65th, 64th, and 100. And before we left, there's still people that's signing up, and they're close to 500.
Okay.
And they're starting to lose hope. When are we gonna get a room? Because this is not 24 hours. Expo is not, right? There's
Right.
cot and everything, but they're worried about. They've never had that before. They've never stayed in cot before. They have pets. They have
Yes.
small kids, so you know, everything's new for everyone.
Yes.
Right? So,
And I'm
Yes.
so thankful that day because they got there like 6-ish or 7 p.m. their hotel accommodation, and they don't even leave me. They waited also until I got my own room, and they are so good.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
God,
so
so
thankful.
good.
They waited for me like, oh my God. Said I almost cried because my goodness.
Yes.
They have their room accommodation. I'm here still sitting.
Wow.
Yeah. At first we are laughing, like, hey, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then when it's getting like 6-ish, 7-ish, it's getting dark, it's cold. Oh my God, I'm getting like,
Yes.
what's happening?
and Justin Trudeau was here.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
got
so
a chance.
excited.
Oh my
We
goodness.
got to meet him, and
A quick photo op.
Okay, yes. What would you say has been, is there any positive things that you could pick out even in this face of hardship? Has there, what are some really good things?
well, we made some really good friends.
Yeah.
Like him.
Yeah, and with her, like,
Yeah.
we definitely treat each other now as like best friends, sisters, like that.
That is amazing.
Yeah. A sisters from the other's room. See, every day we're together. Hey, we're going to have lunch. Or because we are saving, it's like brunch or sometimes lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
combination.
Yeah, one meal into.
So you wouldn't have been able to have that friendship necessarily without being here.
Yeah, but as we mentioned like earlier, like we just met twice.
Yeah.
The first one is
twice.
just hi and hello with our friend's house. The second one was an hour.
Yeah, just an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, because everyone there have been busy, like living normal life, right?
Yes.
And you don't get to appreciate the little things,
Yes.
like being with friends or enjoying life. No, none of those.
Yes.
You always think about, okay, my bills. If I miss this day, then I'm gonna lose this much, and
Right. Yes.
just. it's
So
just-
that's something you were
just
talking about
busy,
earlier
busy,
was
yeah.
even in this time when you are evacuated, your bills don't actually stop coming.
No,
The
they
bills
don't.
and the money.
I
the
wish
income,
they evacuated.
Yeah.
the bills should evacuate
Yeah, they
with the
should.
people evacuating.
Mandatory. Yeah, but I would say there's still positive things.
There are.
There's a lot actually, because if this didn't happen, we wouldn't be able to appreciate Edmonton. It's actually beautiful here.
Wow. Okay. Yes.
Right.
Yes. What would you say has been one of the toughest things?
Having no financial,
Yeah.
that's tough because you're not ready, right?
Yeah.
Like what he said earlier, when you go on holidays, you're ready, you have money set aside.
Yeah. We're saving like that.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
now they're just, hey, evacuate. I said, oh, they say this is like an evacuation. Like they say, their joke is like evacation.
Right.
They say, but we don't have a lot of money. Like we have to spend every now and then, like we out on pocket for foods and everything, and we cannot make it like going here to Expo every day
Yeah.
to get the free foods. Yeah, we are thankful, but it's like 30 minutes
Right.
And not everyone has vehicle.
vehicle, like me. Yeah, right.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So some of them, they said, oh, you should take advantage, go to Calgary, or
Oh yeah. Banff or
we'd love
Canmore
to.
or something.
but you
You need money.
need
Yeah.
money,
Yes.
right? It would have been nice.
Yes.
But yeah, so this is the moment where you appreciate the little things. You make friends anyway, and then like, even there's actually a lot of people that's helping Yellowknifers, helping Yellowknifers as well. I believe his name's Nazim. So every day they make 300 meals,
Wow.
and they deliver it to everyone. Yeah. So
Okay.
we're very thankful that we have them, right?
Yes.
To support each other. And so for deliveries, there's quite a few small businesses that helps delivering food as well. So we get to actually meet them and know them, and chat with them. So yeah, it's been nice.
Oh, that is so good. So when you go back, which might be in a few days, right?
Yes. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.
What, you don't know what you're going back to, or do you have a bit of an idea? We talked about this before, but
We really don't know. Right now, we're just relying on social media, right?
Okay.
When they have videos of Yellowknife, it looks clear anyway.
okay.
Not a lot of smoke compared to when we were there. It's been really smoky for the last 3 weeks before the evacuation, so it's really hard to breathe.
Okay.
Really. So they were saying it's not like that anymore. There's still a little bit of smoke. So yeah, that's what we're expecting. But hopefully we can get back.
Hopefully
soon.
this will be the last.
Yes, hopefully this will be the last,
Yeah.
and you can go home.
What
Yeah.
our concern is the highway 3.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
If it's gonna be open or closed, because it's the only way going in and out, right?
Okay,
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was scary when on our way. That was nighttime, and you would see beside you there's little trees. They're just starting fire, just starting fire. Really, like it's everywhere.
Was there ever a feeling or a concern when you're driving that, like, what if the fire comes on the road or the car catches on fire?
I was very concerned because I had winter tires. And my friend's joking, your winter tires gonna melt. I'm like, no. We don't want that. Yeah. A lot of concern, and then I got engine light on, and my vehicle stopped running properly, so that was my biggest concern coming here.
Right, yes. Well, do you have anything else that you guys would like to add?
What I can say is just expect the unexpected. I always say that. Like before, because I work as a part-time employee at the recreational, so it's like working in here.
Oh, okay.
I work at the field house. So during the fire, also the wildfire at the Betchico in one of the community, they brought all the people from Betchico, from that community, to Yellowknife, and we are catering like for free use of the recreational area, like the climbing wall, the track, and everything. I didn't imagine that. Oh, I will be one of them. So yeah, because when I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is an experience.
Yes.
Yeah, knowing that I just came like less than 2 years ago.
From the Philippines.
Yeah, from the Philippines.
Right.
That's what I'm saying to them, like, oh, honestly, I not to brag, but I have a good work in the Philippines, but I choose to move here in Yellowknife. But I didn't expect that I will be facing this kind of crisis. But anyway, everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
And I'm so also always thankful. We're always thankful because it's like experience makes you like stronger. Makes you
Yes.
stronger.
Yes. Okay. Well, Is there anything that you would, so for the viewers, sometimes we say, we to ask for prayer for people, and so other people can be praying for you guys. How can people listening pray for you guys?
So for me, I would just request for prayers, mostly for the people that needs it, like the vulnerable, the vulnerable ones. They need it most.
Okay.
Life is not perfect right now for us, but I believe we have it better than other people, right? So we're asking them to, if you could pray for them.
Okay, yes.
That's the biggest help we could give.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
See. Okay. Well, thank you again so much for taking the time to share your experience and just everything that you've seen and gone through. And it's very special that you guys shared. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.